This video was made, created by me ZS0020 Prime, leader of the Defenders and master of the Skybase. I am also known as ZS Prime, ZS0020 Prime, and Sylveon Prime, and nobody has any permission to use this video without my permission or authorization. This music was made, created by me ZS0020 Prime, leader of the Defenders and master of the Skybase. I am also known as ZS Prime, ZS0020 Prime, and Sylveon Prime. And nobody has any permission to use this music without my permission or authorization.
Good early morning, I should say. Technically, it's 2:09 a.m. Today, this video is going to be this video is basically going to be my final opinions on Pokopia, because a few hours ago, yesterday/today, we'll just say yesterday/today, a few hours ago, I finished the main story of Pokopia. Basically, I got end credits and basically finished it. And boy, this is going to be a hot take, but Pokopia is not the absolute perfect game in the world. It has its fair share of flaws, all the way from I've heard from other people on the internet where people have experienced their stuff disappearing, other glitches and stuff, so it's not a perfect game. But also, let me tell you right now, if you're not a Minecraft player or Animal Crossing player, or you don't like those kinds of games, this game is definitely not going to be for you, because at first, things were fine, but as I got closer to endgame and right before endgame, the game basically becomes bullshit central. Just a moment. Hey, Luna, cat, what you doing? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah, I'm talking to you, mister. What are you doing? You're trying to give me that look. You think you're slick, but you ain't that slick, cat. As I was trying to say before I got rudely interrupted. Basically, and I'm not the only one who's experienced this. My friend has also experienced the same thing, especially after freaking post-game. After freaking the end credits, the game just gets bullshit central. First and foremost, that area that's known as, they call it Pallet Town, but you can name it whatever the bloody hell you want it, that area. Here's the kicker. There's 3 fucking structures, and this is going to be possibly a spoiler alert, so feel free to skip this section if you don't want to be spoiled. But then again, at this point, the game's been out for long enough, so it is what it is. But there's 3 fucking structures you have to create. And guess what? Not only those structures require crazy-ass material, they require fucking 15 Pokemon to complete. There is no way in motherfucking hell, even if you take all the Pokemon from all the other areas to that area, there's no way in fucking hell to complete that structure. Number 2, that structure is massive as fucking hell. Even if you try to terraform it, you can't even. I was barely able to set down one structure. I literally had to spend way too long fucking trying to set up one structure, and eventually I just got fed up with it because I didn't have. I got the materials, I got everything ready, but I didn't have enough fucking Pokemon to complete it. Because 15 Pokemon, I don't. And these structures are required to get the freaking legendary birds. So I really hope the freaking Pokemon company distribute these Pokemon in a mystery gift, because that is bullshit. Having to create that massive fucking structure. Me and my circle of friends, there's not enough players for us and for me and my other friend to complete that task. There's not enough players. You literally need like a whole team of 4 fucking players just to fucking complete that fucking post game structure. And yeah, you could argue it's post game, but still, it should not post game should not be that bullshitty. You know, I understand the main game is going to be a bit bullshitty, but post game, give me a fucking break. Post game is when things are supposed to get easier, not harder. And it's like, you know, and don't even get me started because I would have had this game finished about like probably a couple days ago. But here's the kicker. You want to finish this game, you have to get all of your areas to fucking level 5. And you have to do it alone. Because it's in the main story area, except for Pallet Town. Pallet Town doesn't count against game completion. It's basically your own area, basically. But the rest of those zones you have to get to level 5, and there's no other fucking way to do it but to do it manually. Because you need 3 specific items in order to fucking complete the game. And to get those 3 fucking specific items, you have to get the level of each of those areas to fucking level 5. And here's the kicker, because me and my friends have tried this, and you can't have anybody, like, give you those items either. You can't take reference pictures either, because the stupid fucking game won't let you do that. So that's another, you know, strike with or checkmark in the bullshit department in this game. This game is just bullshit after bullshit after bullshit. You complete one thing, and then another thing pops up. You complete another thing, and then another thing freaking pops up. It's like literally towards the end of the game, towards like end game. I honestly felt like the game was just actively trying to fucking get in my way. And that's not how a game's supposed to work. I mean, for fucking sake, I thought Animal Crossing was bad. I thought freaking Legends ZA was bad. No. Pokopia makes Animal Crossing and Legends ZA look like a fucking cakewalk. Like, this game is, let's just say, if you want a relaxing game like Minecraft, just go fucking play Minecraft. Just go fucking play Minecraft, because I'm not saying Pokopia is an absolute terrible game. You know, the graphics are good, the gameplay is good, but the mechanics and the way certain things are done in the game, no, it leaves a lot to be desired. You know, I'm a person with fucking ADHD. I ain't got time for fucking bullshit, nor do I got the patience or mental capacity for bullshit. And Pokopia is just full of, like, yeah, when the game first starts, it'll be fine, but then, let's just say, as you play through it, you'll notice bullshit after bullshit after bullshit. It's like, oh, you completed this thing. Oh, but wait, before you can complete this thing, you have to do this thing in the middle. It's like, it's basically trying to make you do extra steps just to make the game longer than it actually has to be, and that is just ridiculous and pathetic. It should. Games should be good on their own. Games shouldn't be doing that, especially if it's like something like a simple task, like oh, you need to get the items. I mean, trust me, it's much more. Pokopia is much more complex than people seem to give it credit for, because if you don't know what you're doing, one, it's very easy to screw up to the point where you basically have to restart your game. That was another issue. Even though Nintendo said they were supposed to fix it, I doubt they actually really fixed anything. And then, and you know, the game itself, I'm not saying it's completely terrible or it's trash. No, the game isn't trash. It's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. It's like, it's not completely, like, you know, honestly, did have more or less fun, except towards the end. Towards end game, it just became drawn out. The game will just started doing bullshit just to draw itself out and make it more difficult than it actually needed to be, and that's just ridiculous. And then post game with the fucking legendary and those big fucking structures, that's even more absurd because it's like I honestly can't wrap my head around how the fuck you're supposed to build that stuff. If you're just a single player, that's not a single player task. That's a multiplayer task. You need like literally 4 players to even complete it. Because I don't even if you I don't see how the fuck to get you're going to be able to get 15 Pokemon to work on that structure. Materials is one thing. You can usually get materials and get them from Dream Islands if you're lucky enough and if you know what you're doing. But you to actually get the Pokemon that you need, you it's just a needless grind. It's just an absolute needless grind, and not for me. I've grinded more than I did enough hours completing the main story. I don't need to. I'm not doing additional bullshit after freaking post game because you know the purpose of the game is a relaxing builder game, not and that was not relaxing, especially when I was literally trying to get stuff done and the game was just throwing bullshit after bullshit after bullshit. I mean, even my friend said the same thing that it's like the game literally likes to pull bullshit after bullshit after bullshit after bullshit after bullshit after bullshit. And it's like, just let me progress. Just let me fucking finish. Hey. But at least, I did finish the game, but in my opinion, uh Pokopia is not for everybody, and I don't I don't see how a little kid is gonna have enough patience to deal with all the crap that I had to deal with this game. I highly doubt a 5-year-old is gonna have enough patience for all that. Not unless they're very like into like creating stuff or something like that, or they're like one of those expert at like one of those Minecraft players who creates these big massive worlds out of nothing. I mean, I'm not saying it's a terrible game, but let's just say the game is full of bullshit. It's full of bullshit. That's the way I can put it. In my personal opinion and in my experience, the game is okay, but the graphics are okay, the gameplay is okay, the story is okay. It's a Pokemon game, so it's not gonna have like a big giant story, but still, it is a cool game. It is like I do like the fact that it like combines elements of Minecraft slash Animal Crossing, basically rolled into one. But the game does actively try to get in your way as you progress later on, and trust me, you'll notice it. You'll notice it once you get to like area 3 and the final area. You'll notice how the game will actively, literally try to put artificial obstacles in your way to try to get and let's just say the annoying part is you literally have to get all of those. Yeah, even the main area, I believe, all those except for Pallet Town. All basically you have to get I think like 3 or 4 areas up to level 5 before you can progress to end game. And then you also have to do some all those other requests in the lighthouse. Those are easy. You just have to get the materials or craft the items that are requested. It's the final task where you need those 3 specific items. In order to get those 3 specific items, you have to level up each area to environment level 5. And that's basically where the bullshit happens because there is no other way to complete the game unless you do it. You literally have to do it. The game forces you. You can't have anybody give you the items you need. You can't like go to another person's island and take reference pictures because the stupid game actually actively will not let you do that. So basically, those 3 particular items are locked to you until you basically complete the game. And you basically have to complete the game exactly like they want you to do it. Basically, you have to get the environment to level 5. And it's not easy half the time because some of the requests that the Pokemon make, like when you ask them how are they feeling or however the fucking hell they want to put. If you ask them their comfort level, uh, some of the requests are vague as hell. Like this one Pokemon was like, I want a toy that I want a toy that is wet, and and guess what the heck that toy is? Apparently, according to the game, a fucking sink. It qualifies as a toy. I don't know what logic that goes on, but then again, it's a Pokemon game, so logic goes out the window when it comes to that. But still, it's like, and then this other thing is like request is like this other request is like I want food with sour taste. It's like, and the game doesn't really tell you what food has what taste. So it's like, how the fuck am I supposed to know that? And trust me, there's other bullshit that you'll know in the game. I mean, I'm not trying to bash the game because the game itself is okay. It's just the amount of bullshit will pile up, and trust me, all of my recommendation is if you're gonna play the game, don't overdo it, and don't try to push yourself because if you push yourself, you're gonna end up burning out because Because let's just say this game does have multiple things to do, but at the same time, in certain cases, it can be overwhelming. Like when I first started playing the game, some of the areas were overwhelming, but let's just say this game requires patience. This game will test your patience, and if you're not a patient person, then this game is not for you. Because, oh boy, this game requires patience. This game will test your patience to the limit and beyond. And it's not just the whole waiting for shit to be built. It's basically bullshit after bullshit. It's like, oh, wait a minute, you can't. You did this, but we want you to do one more thing, and it's like one more thing. Oh yeah, just one more thing. And it's like, fucking hell, just let me progress. But basically, that's my general like opinion or rant or whatever the fucking hell you want to call it about the game. Me personally, I enjoyed the game, even though it was a little bullshitty at the end, and I have to straight up say it was bullshitty at the end. And for me personally, I'm not doing the fucking 3 legendary bird crap for post game because that shit is just insanity. It's impossible to do by yourself, and between me and my other friend, we literally don't have enough players to mess with that shit. So we just unanimously decided to just say fuck it, it's not worth it. But personally, I did yes, I did enjoy the game, but the game does have a lot of bullshitty moments, and it's not for the it's not for people who are not patient because oh boy, this game, like I said, this game will test your patience. This game will test you're gonna need the patience of a freaking saint. Because let's just say I can't tell you how much cursing was involved when it came to completing this game. But at least I was able to do it, and now I can finally take a breath of relief. Because I'll say it again. I thought Animal Crossing was bullshitty, and I thought Legends ZA was bullshitty. Oh no. This game ramps up the bullshit to the ramps up the bullshit to level 1,000 and rips off the freaking knob. And trust me, you'll notice what I'm talking about when you progress to the ending of the game. Now, I'm sure there are a few of those who are professionals at the game and know what they're doing, because I will admit I was doing everything all helter skelter, basically, or placing items wherever I could, just to get the environments that I need. But personally, at least now I can just do whatever I want in the game. So at least I'm more or less free now. So there's a relief to that. I mean, the game itself isn't bad, but it is kind of bullshitty. It has its moments that will push you to that could push you to the brink of insanity in some cases. And oh boy, let's just say patience is an understatement with this game. You're gonna need it. You're gonna need every ounce of patience you have because, oh boy, this game really likes to test you. Let's just say that's the good way to put it. But there it is. You know, there's my opinion about the game. Feel free to agree with it. Feel free to disagree with it. Personally, I enjoyed it, even though it has its. I enjoyed the game, but I'll still admit the game has its bullshitty moments. But anywho, at least I'm glad I completed it. So there's my opinion about the game, and this is my final opinion about the game because I completed the main story. I got the end credits, so I'm basically done with it at this point. So anywho, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to conclude this video for now. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video, whenever it is and whatever it is. Have a good day and or night, everybody. Bye.